Is free will an illusion? Are we really in control? What if every decision you've ever made wasn't really your own? What if the choices you make, what to eat, where to go, whom to love, were already influenced before you even thought about them? We like to believe we have control over our lives, but what if free will is just an illusion, something we tell ourselves to feel like we have power? For centuries, philosophers, scientists, and religious thinkers have debated this question. Some argue that we make our own decisions, while others believe that everything is predetermined, shaped by forces we don't even realize. But if free will doesn't exist, what does that mean for your life, your relationships, your choices? Let's break it down. The case against free will. Is everything pre-decided? At first, it seems obvious. We make choices every day. You could raise your hand right now or decide what to have for lunch. That feels like freedom, right? But what if your choices were never really yours in the first place? 1. Neuroscience. Your brain decides before you do. In the 1980s, neuroscientist Benjamin Libet conducted a shocking experiment. He asked people to move their wrist whenever they wanted while scanning their brain activity. The results: the brain started preparing the movement before the person was aware of deciding to do it. Other studies confirmed the same thing. Some scientists could predict a person's choice up to 10 seconds before they knew they were making it. If your brain makes decisions before you even realize it, are you actually choosing? This raises a disturbing question. If our thoughts are predetermined by brain activity, do we really have free will? And if we don't, then what does this mean for morality, for crime? If people don't truly choose their actions, can we really blame them? If you've ever struggled with breaking a bad habit or changing the way you think, maybe it wasn't a lack of willpower. Maybe your brain was already making those choices before you even had the chance to stop them. 2. Cause and effect. Every choice has a cause. Think about your biggest decisions in life. Did you really choose your career? Or were you influenced by your upbringing, society, and opportunities? Why do you find some people attractive and others not? Is that your choice? Or is it your biology? Every thought you have, every action you take, is shaped by things you don't control. These things aren't random. They're shaped by your genetics, your upbringing, your culture, the time and place you were born, and it goes even deeper. Scientists know that chemicals in your brain affect how you think and act. A shift in dopamine levels can change your mood or even your personality. So, if a tiny chemical imbalance can change your choices, how much control do you really have? 3. Physics. The universe follows strict rules. According to classical physics, the universe operates like a machine. Every event is caused by something before it. If we had all the data in the universe, we could theoretically predict everything that will ever happen. This means that your choices were already set in motion before you were born. If the universe follows rules and patterns, then how can free will exist? The case for free will, or at least the feeling of it. If everything is determined, why does free will feel so real? The experience of choice feels real. Even if external forces influence us, we still feel like we make decisions. Philosopher Daniel Dennett argues that free will doesn't mean being outside of cause and effect. It means we still play an active role in our decisions. Maybe we aren't 100% free, but maybe we still have some influence. Final thoughts. If free will is an illusion, what then? So, What if free will doesn't exist? Then what? Maybe we don't control everything, but we control how we respond. Maybe we aren't totally free, but we can still shape our path. Maybe true freedom isn't about having unlimited choices. It's about understanding what we can and can't change. If free will is an illusion, does it even matter? Maybe the real question isn't whether we have free will. Maybe it's how we choose to live, regardless. So, do we really have free will? Or was this question never really ours to ask?